Friends, I hope you enjoyed our story today. Have a wonderful day and go on your hunt for circles. Bye. Look at this circle. Hi friends, today we're going to read the story, The Tiny Seed. The Tiny Seed was written by Carle and published by Scholastic Incorporated. Friends, I can't wait. I love this story. The Tiny Seed by Carle, and the publisher is Scholastic Books. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows the flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up? And where are they all going? One of the tiny seeds flies higher than the others. Up it goes. It flies too high, and the sun's rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts, and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds, they fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Look at our tiny seed. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. Finally, the wind stops, and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird cannot see it. There he is. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds are settled down. They look just as if they are going to go to sleep in the earth, and the snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse also lives in the ground and eats the seeds for his lunch. But the tiny seeds lie very still, and the mouse does not see it. Look at the mouse is eating seeds, and there's our teeny tiny seed. Now it is spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. It is really spring. Birds fly, the sun shines, the rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full that they start to burst open a little. And now they are not seeds. They are plants. First, they send roots down into the earth. Look at there. Then their little stems and leaves begin to grow up towards the sun and air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It is a big fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and the rain away from one of the small new little plants. Look at that big weed. Miss Patricia goes out and pulls her weeds for that reason. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. I wonder if it will be too late. Hurry! But finally it does start to grow. The warm weather also brings out the children. They too have been waiting for the sun in the springtime. Uh-oh, one child doesn't see the plant growing, and he runs and it accidentally breaks. Look at, and now that plant cannot grow. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is now growing fast. But its neighbor grows even faster. And before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. Look, friends, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. And look, a bud, and now it's a flower. But what is happening? First there are footsteps, and then there's a shadow. Then a hand reaches down and breaks the flower off. Has picked the flower for a friend. Oh, friends, that is so nice. And now it is summer. Now the tiny plant from a tiny seed is all alone. It grows on, and it doesn't stop. The sun shines on it, and the rain waters it, and it has many leaves, and it has grown taller and taller. It is taller than the people. Look it is taller than the people. It's taller than the dog. It's taller than the house. It's taller than the tree. People come from near and far to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. All summer long, the birds and the bees and the butterflies come and visit. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Now it is autumn again, and the days grow shorter and the nights grow colder, and the wind carries the yellow and red leaves past the flower, and some petals drop from the giant flower and they sail along. Look at And now the wind blows harder and harder, and the flower has lost almost all of its petals. It sways and it bends from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and stronger, and it shakes the flower. And once more the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower's seed pod opens. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail far away on the wind. Friends, that's just like where we started, isn't it? With the seeds sailing in the wind. Friends, I hope you enjoyed reading The Tiny Seed today. I sure loved it.